Assalamu alaikum. So welcome back to another vlog. It's a special vlog on it, as you guys saw title. It includes my baby. Mashallah. Barakallah. Say Allahumma barik. Anyway, so our trip started from Calicut airport. We were super excited. It's our first trip as a family. It's actually a second trip, a second international trip, alhamdulillah. So we were really excited anyway, but oh my god, the journey started with so much chaos. First, the check-in counter, the staff kept insisting us that namukku visa venam for Thailand. And I was like, what? Girl, you don't need a visa to Thailand, especially for Indians. And she's like, no, you need one. I'm like, venda avashyilla. We just traveled a few months back. I avashyilla. We just need a TTCA. But she was not ready to listen. She was like, no, you need a visa. Maybe it's a visa on arrival. And she's like, maybe visa on arrival and then arenda, but you need it. I'm like, okay, you know what? Okay, you do you. And then we finally boarded, and honestly this part I'll never forget. I was carrying 3 bags, Ravna was holding the baby, and we were trying to walk through that narrow aisle to our seat. And everyone was staring at us. Ravna was holding the baby, so obviously he couldn't help me with the bags, and I was holding the 3 bags, like Ravna's cabin bag, my cabin bag, and my baby's diaper bag. And then it was so embarrassing because our seat was back. So after boom, I was like, and I was like, sorry. And the air hostess, you know what they were doing? They were just literally standing there and watching like they're having a good show. So Rafna was like, can you go help? Can you not see? And then she comes to me, she takes a diaper bag from me, and then she walks with me to the seat. And then seated at the moment, she's like, you want to keep it here? I was like, no, I want to keep it above my seat. Then she's like, oh, you're gonna keep it on the seat? So rude I did. I was like, no, I said I'm gonna keep it above my seat. And then she just leaves the bag there. Then I just take the bag, and I'm still trying to figure out because normally seat there's no space to keep in the cabin. Another air hostess, she's coming rushing, and she's like, can you not just see? Can you not see and make a space here? Don't you know it? And then oh my god, and then one of the passengers sitting right next to me, she got up and she tried to help me, and the air hostess scolded her even. And I was like, what? Then she's like, just move, I have something more important to do. Like, so rude, I said. And then she just walked away. And then this passenger, she helped me, and then I told her sorry on behalf of the air hostess, and she was like, it's okay, I understand you're traveling with a baby and I don't know what's happening with them. Anyway, when all of that was done, at this point, honestly, I was in tears. Like, I was just trying to push the bag, and so much happened. But alhamdulillah, Allah always sends help, and that passenger was like a real help to me. After all that chaos, we sat down and looked outside the window. I took a deep breath. I was like, just, it's okay. At least we boarded, and now everything is fine. Subhanallah, we're sitting above the clouds with my family, so it felt worth it, alhamdulillah. Since our flight was from Calicut, we had a layover in Bangalore, which meant another long line, more waiting. So by then we were just exhausted. But Bangalore was better, far better than Calicut. Obviously it is. Even the airport's great, and I always love traveling from Bangalore. And when we landed, it was such a relief. Wallahi, it was such a relief. That first step into Bangkok felt like, yes, I made it. We made it. My family made it. Like, you know, last time we Air India travel, it was so hassle-free. It didn't feel like, you know, it was a task traveling with a baby. It was just easy. It was really easy. They made sure it was easy. Last time we traveled from Cochin Airport, and they were great too. It was so good. Like, we had priority everywhere for everything, and they were so friendly, everyone. I have contacted Indigo, talked about this, and let's see what they're gonna do about this, because I don't think this is something that anybody should go through, especially with a baby, because it was a worst flight experience ever. But whatever, alhamdulillah, we landed, our trip ended, alhamdulillah, alhamdulillah. Honestly, Bangkok feels like home to me, sometimes even more than my home. There's something about the city, the streets, the people, the food, everything makes me feel alive and at peace at the same time. I just don't know how. So our first day was nothing fancy, just checking in, grabbing lunch, walking around, buying new slippers because my legs were hurting so badly in that. Maybe because ഞാനത് ന്യൂ ആയിട്ട് വാങ്ങിയതാ, ഞാൻ ഫസ്റ്റ് ടൈം ആയിട്ടാണ് അത് യൂസ് ആക്കിയത്. So maybe that was the wrong time to use it in the airport, long travel, so my bad. And we were just doing the little things like stopping at 7-Eleven for a SIM card, which is very important. And if you're traveling to Bangkok for the first time, I'd always suggest not to take a SIM card from the airport, but when you reach your hotel, go to a 7-Eleven nearby and get a SIM card, which is a lot cheaper and a lot better for you to use. So yeah, that's what I love about being here. Even the smallest routine feels special, also comforting, and that balance makes it feel like home.